Alright everyone, welcome to another video of Full Speed Impulse, and today we're going to be back working on that KLX 110 budget build, but today we're going to be doing also some paint testing. So we have some products here by KBS that we'll be sampling and all that. We used the Bed Renew plenty of times now. That stuff is freaking awesome. Right here, I mean, it is what it is. It says Bed Renew. You can use it in the bed of your truck, but you could also use it on like step bars, fender flares, anything like that. It's a very tough material. As far as like when you spray this sucker on, you have to wait 5-7 days for this stuff to even dry. But I tell you what, when it is dry, it is so tough. We put this on our woman's Jeep and all that, on our front bumper, and after 3 years, this stuff still had most of its color left and no rock chips, which in my opinion was super awesome, guys. And when I say it barely faded, yeah, it's faded a little bit, but we're talking about no clear coat over it, nothing like that. I don't care what paint you guys take, 3 years out in the sunlight, she's gonna fade a little bit if she don't have a clear coat on her. So that's what was so amazing about this Bed Renew. And I tell you what, with these cans, you get every drop out of it. It's not gonna be one of those cans where you're spraying it and you just lose all your pressure, and then you're stuck with a can that still has half the paint in there, but you can't get it out. This can here, even after it sits, even after a year, we've had them still work. Am I going to guarantee that? No, but I'm going to tell you this stuff is freaking awesome. This is what we're going to be using on our side cases on our KLX 110. Normally we do powder coating and stuff like that, which is very durable. You know the deal. You're wearing riding boots, anything like that. It's very tough when you're squeezing the side of your tank and your side cases and all that. And it always wears the paint off. You could have a brand new bike, take it for a ride down the road, and by the time you come back, that sucker's gonna be all scuffed up. So we've always done powder coating and all that, but I'm thinking old Bed Renew here might be an easier option, guys, and a lot cheaper. And you don't have to wait on your guy to sandblast, powder coat, and get it back to you in who knows how long. Alright, I've only got these mostly prepped all up, but what I like to do for plugging your holes here, because this is a thicker paint, I'll just do something simple like your paper towel. You take a little bit off, you wad it into a ball, and you stick it in the hole here, and that is good enough for me. And that's how we usually plug anything up, whether we're painting side covers or even if we're painting a whole motor. Alright everyone, we got all our prepping all done, and I just want to say, another good thing about KBS is that any product they have, they will show you how to properly prep and even sell you supplies to prep whatever surface you're going to paint, so that when you spray their product on, it comes out looking the best that it can. Alright, so all that being said, guys, sometimes our prep work might not quite meet that KBS standard and all that, but we do a decent amount of prep work. And what we did here today was making sure that we sanded the old paint down, giving a rough surface and all that, using a brake clean, not some other solvent that might have an oily base to it, to clean it off. And then we also took some of their #1 thinner and kind of rubbed it down a little bit just to clean the surface a little bit better, making sure there's no oils on there. Could it have been done a little bit better? Sure, absolutely. Our prep work, like I said, isn't always the greatest, but like always, if you look at any of our videos, we're always on this time crunch because we're always trying to just squeak that little extra project in to get stuff done before one of our big trips and all that, which is coming up here soon. All right, so here you guys go. Bladder all wiped down. We're gonna leave the plastic cover on here. It should adhere just fine. Don't ever really have to ever take this off. So this isn't a big deal on the 07s because to check your timing and all that, you have to leave this, you gotta take this whole cover off anyways. So that's not a big deal. We got all our holes plugged up like we showed you guys. And then, like I said, we sanded this all down, brake clean, re-sanded, wiped everything down. Then when you see us, we taped this off here. Neat little trick. You put your masking tape, you hit the corners with the hammer. It gets just that edge just right, which allows you to peel the tape up. And you know what? She should be good to go, guys. Good thing about this product here, in my opinion, with KBS, just like even the undercoating, but their bed renew also, it adheres very well to even low prep areas. I'm not going to tell you that's how you should use this product. I'm just going to tell you for when we use this product, on the low prep work we do, the stuff still comes out super awesome. Now, if you use this product and it starts peeling up on any project you've done, unfortunately, probably because the area was not prepped well enough. I have never seen KBS bed renew peel up at all, and that's usually a sign of bad prep work or bad paint, but I'm telling you right now, KBS ain't no bad paint. All right, here we go. We got it all shook up, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay down one nice thin layer and all that. Try to keep it super duper even if you can. And then we're going to let it dry a little bit, and then we're going to come back in here and we're going to put on another layer. Do your best not to try to get too greedy and put on too thick of a coat, because that's also going to affect on how long it will take for this stuff to dry. All right, guys, first coat is on, and that is completely normal. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is a textured based paint, which is what makes this stuff so cool. All right, everyone, we are on day 4, and this stuff is finally dry. I would say it's probably was dry yesterday, but we just wanted to give it an extra day anyways. And when you guys paint this stuff, and you'll be on like day 1 or day 2, and you'll be looking at it, you're like, it looks dry. When you feel it, it'll actually almost feel, it's kind of hard to say, but you'll be able to tell a little bit that it's probably not 100% dry. It'll have the effect of, as far as being able to touch it and all that, but when you kind of push on it, almost feel like, I'm not going to say it feels jelly or smushy, but you'll just be able to tell a little bit that it just needs a little bit longer to dry. And that's just because of the thickness of the coat that it lays down and all that. That's what makes this stuff so good, is that the thickness of that spray that it puts down with the nice texture and all that will help with durability, with whether it's scuffing, scratching, stuff hitting in it, you know, or whatever, you know, it will be good. So that's what makes it great on these side cases, because if you guys ride dirt bikes, you know the deal. Your boots are always scuffing the side of these things all up and all that, which is going to lead us to our next conversation. All right, everyone, so here's what I'm thinking, okay? Just in my head, we used clear coats before and all that, and my little bit of concern is that right now, with this bed renew on here, nothing's invincible. Powder coat's not invincible, and over time, a long period of time, it will probably eventually start to wear. But it's not going to be instant or anything like that. It's going to be very durable, but like anything, stuff wears, and that's fine. We're willing to accept that. The nice thing right now is that we leave just the bed renew on there. We will be able to touch it up at any time. If we get a scuff or something like that, you can go section the area and just put a little spray on there, and she'll be good to go, looking fresh again. But if you do the option of doing the clear coat and all that, once you lay a clear coat down and then you have to re-clear coat, you usually have to scuff off that old clear coat a little bit just to get that good quality layer back on there. So for these here, we are going to clear coat. But for you guys, depending on what type of riding you are doing with this machine, you may not want a clear coat. So I've used plenty of this product before using no clear coat, and it is super durable, guys. I mean, we have ran vehicles for years on this stuff from bumper, and it does not have a rock chip in it. That's what makes it so freaking awesome. All right, but we are going to clear coat, 1, because we want to test the clear coat out, and 2, this bike here probably won't get ridden as much as some of our other bikes. This bike here probably just end up being a tennis shoe rider. All right, I wanted just to give you one more look at and all that. And that was just actually when I accidentally kicked it when it was on the ground. But other than that, all this stuff will peel off, but we're leaving it on because we have to do our clear coat still, but that'll be on a different video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is the deal. All right, guys, make sure when you guys are looking this up, it's kbscoating.com. Link will be in the description. Check it out. They have all different types of paint, guys, too, between undercoating, top coats. They even have stuff to paint your garage floor if you want to. So just go check them out. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe because we have plenty of other KBS coatings and all that we're going to be trying out between their clear coats, some of their brush paints, some of their top coat paints. We're going to be testing a lot of their stuff out. So just hit that subscribe button and we'll see you later.